couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Broncos will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense going to get the chance to start this game off. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Sooners have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down. Buying some time. He'll throw it. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's got him. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Boise State Broncos offense will take the field for the 1st time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Fires on the move. He's got him wide open. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Offense getting set for 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Sets up the screen. No, he got loose. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. It's a draw. Breaks the tackle. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Hit a speed bump on that last play. Now work to do on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Intercepted for the 11th time. Looking for more room. The 40. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown Sooners! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. To say this has been a slow start. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First down here for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He'll take it himself. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. And the Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Complete to the right. And he found all. Of room and got it down to the 28. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. A run for the quarterback.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Looking left. He's got it on the run. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Broncos had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Pocket breaking down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through 1 period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. And we'll start the 2nd quarter as they try to hang up a 3 spot. Smashes it between the uprights. Now the lead is down to 11. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. South Alabama is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. They're trailing by 10 to Arkansas State. Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. There's always been a lot of flash and sizzle to the Oklahoma offense, but it's built on being tough.
Yeah, and especially the great teams. The great teams that you think about in Oklahoma past, the ones that were in the national championship or in the playoff, those are teams that can run the football, be physical. It all started there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Sooners line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the returner will be brought down. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Broncos will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes...
There he goes! Got the first down and more. Getting up close to midfield, gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. They'll go to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go right back to the run. Open space at the 25. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Sooners line it up with a 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Pulls and fired complete. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Sooners with the 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Right through the wicket. He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be 4th down. The Sooners will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously the defense, the big reason for that, but if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll give it to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And his throw is incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught near the sideline, it's Moffitt. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They're working that left side. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rushes on him. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And it's been a dynamite 1st half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the 2nd half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the 2nd half. It's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the...
Breaks into the open. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Hand off from the gun. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A little release to the back. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run. And the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the
turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Time to take a shot. He's got it. Touchdown Sooners. And the pummeling has started.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Turns it loose deep. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He's got it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Sooners are on the move. Wants to throw again. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone?
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The AT unit on the field. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Can't get him to the ground. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. And the Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Barnes. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The Broncos send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. Nope.
Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
The Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. On target. Still running at the 40. Breaks into the open on the left. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown Sooners! Go ahead and have a day at the wideout position. You stack up some games like this, you can take down D.D. Westbrook's record of 17 touchdowns in a season.
Man, I just want to play in this offense if I'm a receiver across the country. I know every year Oklahoma's going to spread the ball around, throw it around. You're going to have plenty of opportunities, and he is cashing in those opportunities with just touchdowns.
At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. defense back out there ready to give it another spin. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. The give on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. He has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Bringing the heat. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Quick release by the QB. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Got enough for the first. There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Broncos are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Here's a heat. And he's knocked down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Under fire. Got a man in the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. And the Broncos didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense finally find the end zone? Looking to throw. Got his man on the outside. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to slam in. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line. Tried to push his way in, but not quite enough on 4th and goal. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. At the 35, he's got room. Racing to the right. The 20. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Leaves it with the back. Still on his feet at the 40. And there they go again, another huge gain on the ground. The Sooners, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Sooners, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Go straight ahead. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. It's now time to select your team. Would you prefer to take over an established contender or time to figure out where on the coaching staff you want to start? Now for the fun part. Congratulations. Welcome to Detroit and Ford Field as we anticipate a terrific matchup in this one. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough. They actually feel disrespected being where they are, which is pretty amazing considering this is already a really great jumping point. I can't wait to see how they play today.
on 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Vols decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and take it back. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Looking downfield on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Here's why this was so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Bringing it back. He's inside the 40. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Volunteers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Going for it all. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Gives it on the option. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end, and this offense now is making them pay for that. After getting the ball back in the 3rd play of the drive, they're able to run it, get the 1st down, and stay on the field.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jason.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
That's a big missed opportunity by the defense there, guys. If he's able to make that interception, all of a sudden their offense is back on the field. But now, because he dropped it, it's still 4th down, and of course they're in field goal range.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
How about the little razzle-dazzle and trying to hand the sweep on 4th down and give it to a wide receiver? The defense was locked in, did a great job seeing it, going, attacking it, tackling to the ground. Big 4th down stop by this defense.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
This is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Cross the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Nicholson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Hurricanes have their offense in high gear. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. At the 45 on his way. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
And the Hurricanes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
This time he's got it.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And it didn't take long early in the game. That's the matchup everybody has their eyes on. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best DBs in the game. They're going to be going toe-to-toe all game long. That time, the defender comes away with an early win in the matchup, but the war is not over. We're going to see many more battles as this game goes on.
Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a 1st down. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now improvising. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw it. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Vanderbilt is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jay Cutler, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Stanford. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. On target over the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Handoff to the lone back. Shakes off the defender. And they're able to get him on the ground.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
They're dealing with a second and long. Right back to it. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
QBs and receivers. Third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
They boot it away on 4th down. Here's the return. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. A shot toward the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short. Turn, but what a play to get the football back. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Fires to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Man, that is going to haunt this quarterback. He had his receiver running a deep route. He was open, and the QB overthrew him. Man, that sucks.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving them some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. Won't be throwing as many incompletions. It just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Starts a drive trying to go up top. That's caught. It's Nicholson. Turning it on. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricane. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They've got a first down here to open the period. Motion from the wideout. The running back has it. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got him this time. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. And the Canes will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. That's a foul on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He'll keep it himself. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground and gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Going to swing it on second down. Working that left side now. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Looks as if he's going to run it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Miami!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
17, Tennessee, 0.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Plucks it out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Vols can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. He's got his man. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Trying to get behind the defense. Pulls it in down the middle. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Going for 6. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. Don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
They said they wanted to be aggressive in this new season, and they're doing just that, going for it on 4th and goal. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Sneaks into the end zone.
And, man, that stings. If you're a defense, you get all the way to a 4th down situation and held them so many times, and, man, they punch it in late, especially with the physicality. I hate when I get beat with physicality. They pounded them, ran the football with all the big guys in the game, and got the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Van Dyke. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Nicholson. Running wide open down the gut of the field. He's at the 30. Past the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, King! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the back. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's...
And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown ball.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
14.
He'll bring it out. It's Van Dyke. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Nicholson. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Little over anxious, out of the stance early, and it's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Canes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. He'll take the deep shot. Makes a catch at the 15. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And that one's way too far for everybody. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He caught it!
Coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the 1st half. What we've got to have an execution has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the 1st half.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. He'll start the return inside his line. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They have the lead to start the 3rd quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Makes the grab. It's Ellington. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Hurricanes will punt this one away. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. the play fake on first down. Looking to buy time. Unleashes one. He's open on the right. Oh, he's got some space. The 10. Touchdown Volunteers. They take the lead with the 6.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
It's complete to the left. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Canes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Plows through the defense. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Pulls it in. It's Nicholson. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Canes are flying down the field. From the gun, the ground game. There he goes. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
All right, David, as someone that loves defense and sound defense, how would you evaluate their job fitting that?
To quote the great philosopher Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Defense is about making the ball go where you want it to go. Like guys doing their job and fitting it to the second level player correctly. That was a clinic tape on what not to do.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Lets it go to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football. And he knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
This defense with its back to the wall has been a wall. Now, 4th and goal. What do you think?
Well, if I'm the defense, shoot, I've stuffed you a couple times in a row. I've put that doubt in your head, so I want you to go for it. I'm going to get another stop.
Quarterback keeper. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Vols buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Here's the handoff. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline to your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but you got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively. Their third down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. Complete in the middle. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Just plowing ahead. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Got a man. It's Harris. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gets the back moving. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Off play action on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. They get it down to the 35 before he stops. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the left side. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jason. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Got like that big, reliable security line. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive numbers.
He's got an open man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Here comes the 7th play of the drive on 3rd and 8. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Utah State has the lead right now. Logan has been jumping all week. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 5 over the Red Hawks of Miami. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at the running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. And the Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that 3rd and long situation, it's just too much work for that running back to convert that 3rd down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. see, ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the catch. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Second down coming up. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on second down. Wide open downfield. Strong, firm tackle. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that curl route.
And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Going right to work up top. That's reeled in. It's Nicholson. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Quarterback keeps it. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Offense set on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And after that incompletion as a play caller, you need to go back to the well. You can't be afraid to call what has already worked well in this game for you. You've got to tie again. You've had a lot of success, whether it's been running or whether it's been throwing. Think about the playmakers that have stepped up in this game, and don't be afraid to double back and call something that had success earlier in the game.
And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. Biggest drive of the game coming up right now as this team tries to win it in regulation. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Canes will punt it away on fourth down. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got the back over the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He's going to let it go. Pulls it in on the right. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. And they'll send out the field goal unit. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Lost a throw on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though, and that time they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be complete.
They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he throws that thing just inside the left upright. That was a spontaneous combustion of a celebration of the sidelines, and wait to see what happens if they can hold on for a few more seconds. From inside the 15, here's the return. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end.